there are a huge variety of games and lots of different genres
Right.
you can participate in. So how would you differentiate between a professional esport game and an amateur esport game? I think that's something I
I
would
think
want to know.
esports is a very wide term, which is again similar to sports. Anything from a kho to a kabaddi to a chess to a cricket and hockey or anything. It's all sports,
Yeah,
right? So esports really encompasses any game. So the definition of esports is it is a competitive game played between either individuals or teams. So that is so any game that really is competitive that has the viewership and constitutes having a team and focusing energy towards it. Probably not. The esports scene right now is pretty much determined based on the scale of the tournaments that are happening. So a lot of them are publisher-run tournaments, or there are some larger tournament organizers that focus on hosting these tournaments. So the tournaments are a huge aspect of esport teams in particular. But the other larger aspect is viewership,
yeah,
is the audience that is watching it. I like to give this example because a lot of people ask us about it, is why don't we have, big esports happening with FIFA or any other sport games? The
mm,
reason being the viewership isn't as much. The player base is huge
yeah,
because it's relatable for all the traditional sports fans that watch football.
yeah,
So they love to play FIFA.
yeah,
But how many of them are actually watching FIFA esports, right? Instead, they go and watch Man U and watch their favorite team.
correct.
They
Yeah,
don't necessarily watch the game being played. They go and watch the actual sport. So the viewership isn't as much. And when the viewership drops, the sponsorship isn't that great. So tournament organizers aren't very incentivized to go and host a tournament for that particular game. Yes, they'll get a lot of people playing the tournament. They may not get enough people watching it. So viewership does play a significant role in the scale of the game.
yeah. So I saw that I think you took your first team to the World Cup last year, right?
Yes, yes. We took Team India as
So what
well
was
as
that
Team Singapore.
experience
So we
like?
managed two teams for the Overwatch World Cup.
So what was that experience like?
Oh, it was absolutely amazing. So we actually have been trying this for a long time. So India wasn't even eligible for the Overwatch World Cup till we stepped into the picture. It took a lot of back and forth emails and really meeting with the team at Blizzard and getting them to understand what the scene was like in India and showing them the
Mm,
growth and progression of Overwatch. Like, so Overwatch is really close to art. We started with Overwatch. I told you I played on the team before, and that's
yeah,
really the first team that we got on board, and then expanded to Singapore and South Korea. So our entire growth, progression, and our birth in esports has been because of Overwatch. So for us, it was really close. That's why we really pestered Blizzard, and they were really nice and worked very well with us to ensure that India is eligible for players in the country. Then we went with them, funded the entire efforts, both for Team India as well as Team Singapore. Took them to the World Cup in LA. And huge shout out to our sponsors, Razer as well as Harrisburg University. They really helped us out. They gave us all the gear that we needed, and they've been really supportive for us even after, and working closely with us on promoting our other teams and providing us all the things that we need.
yeah.
But that's really what it was. It was taking a team that no one had even heard of, going to India. And we had the opportunity to meet Jeff Kaplan and the entire team, the creators of the game. And they were so happy to see Team India there.
Yeah.
And it was just for them as well, right? They want inclusion. They want more people there. It's just that before us, no one really took the effort to get in touch with Blizzard and show them how big the scene is in India, and really showcase what we are doing for the community, and that there is a community in Overwatch India to cater to.
That's amazing. You brought up